What is up? What is up, guys? So I'm gonna do another reaction video from the Wrap Up crew. I'm gonna see what this is about. This one seemed quite interesting just by the title. I'm gonna see what it's about. Let's see what we can talk about again, what we can uh depict from this and everything like that. So let's get into it, guys. Um, let's see what we can find out. Let's do this.
What I do want to ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys do have pretty privilege, right? So
Yeah.
I want to ask you
To an
guys
extent, yeah.
to an extent. I just want
Hmm.
to ask, like, when you get a man, what do you do to keep a man? Like, why
What
why
do?
should he keep you?
Oh, why he should keep? Bro, I hate guys like.
Why? Because I'm asking what you should. What do you do?
Yo.
To be fair,
I think the reaction there was quite poor from her. Um, I I think it's a reasonable question, right? Um, in any sort, see, a relationship, in my opinion, um, marriage is. Let's move past that. Let's before we get to that. The dating stage, the dating scene can almost be. It is almost like a business contract. Okay, you can do this, but what can you have to offer? Now you can paint that question how you want to paint it. Maybe people don't. Maybe it's the question or the how that sounds. What do you have to offer? Um, Usually in the dating scene, people ask questions on the lines of, um, "So what do you do? You know, how do you deal with this? How do you deal with that? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you, how well can you handle money?" With those questions, they're kind of trying to figure out what you have to offer or bring to the table, bring to the relationship. I remember one video I was watching, one person said, "I am the table." Wha- What does that mean? But let's keep playing and let's see what we can find.
I really be trying to keep a man. If I love him and he love me, I really be trying
I
to keep
mean,
him.
you
Yeah.
Dudes be
should.
trying to be
Like, what are y'all
dudes.
Well, what,
talking
what, what are
about?
you
For real?
talking about? What are you talking
What are
about
y'all
as
talking
far as
about? What are
the?
y'all
A lot of
talking
times,
about? You know, Jago. Go.
sometimes dudes be getting bored, so you gotta be a little entertaining. You gotta spice it up a little bit. Y'all gotta take vacations. Y'all gotta
Yeah,
spoil each
sure.
other. You gotta like keep it
Yeah,
interesting.
like,
Cause really though, that's why dudes be cheating. They be losing interest sometimes. They be getting bored.
So she kept it on the surface level at what she's saying, um, that the lady in the white, um, when she said you got to spice it, um, keep your relationship interesting, keep the romance alive. She's hitting on the surface a bit there. She isn't going too deep. Um, but let's hear what the rest have to say.
And then go try to find some like new excitement. You gotta keep it
yeah,
exciting.
and they.
I'm sorry. I believe you when you say that. I
Yeah.
want to get through her because she
No,
seems
what are
like she.
y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
You
Because
No,
I
seem
didn't
like
know
you
what you
you
were
only.
just burned
saying.
Yeah,
me.
you
Like,
seem like you
Like, what
only
are
bring
you trying to
pretty
say?
privilege to a
That's not
relationship.
true.
Like,
That's not
yeah.
so
true.
if
She said that.
outside of your pretty
But what
privilege,
are you trying to
what do
say? Like,
you do to keep a man? Like,
In
why should a
general,
man choose you outside of your looks? Why should a man
oh,
choose
okay.
you?
Yeah, like what do you do
Cause you was
that
already
that
real,
make him want
real
to
No,
stay?
because what are
feisty.
you trying to say? Because a lot of guys, they don't do nothing.
But
And
I just asked you about you. You already
I'm gonna do
deflected.
everything for you if I
No, no,
love
no.
you. Like, what
But
do you
you
mean?
deflecting it. Like you already saying
Like,
what? Oh, guys don't do nothing. I'm asking you, what do you do
So, uh,
besides
well,
point at the guy what he's
depends
not doing?
what
but
he's not doing. If he's doing everything, I'm gonna do everything that needs to be done. What do you mean?
so when you
Like,
say
Like everything. Like, what do you
when you
mean?
say a guy don't do nothing though, like what do you mean though?
Like some guys like to say, like, I'm sorry, but guys who usually say, "Oh, like, what do you bring? What do you do for me?" Like,
Mm.
they don't be doing nothing. To be
I
honest,
paid
So,
the mortgage on
but
my
but
house, so I'm
but
as
doing
you
everything.
should. I
but
like
you
that.
but you
I don't think she's getting the question. So for those who do something, because she said not all, and then she can't say all men don't offer anything, but for the men that do, what they're saying is, what do you have to bring? I feel like she is deflecting because probably she really doesn't know. Because then she would have worded it in the way of, well, for the ones that do something, this is what I would do, which could be X, Y, and Z. Do you know what I mean? So, let's keep watching. No, but it's an important question that women and men should ask. what do you bring? Um, and he did say, besides your looks, besides the pretty faces, what else can you offer? What else can you bring? You know, or what can you contribute with? You know, I don't think um, the type of men they're talking about are expecting the women to do everything, but they're just saying, what do you bring? Because men look for things too, other than the obvious stuff like intimacy. But let's keep let's keep looking into this. Yeah.
You was
That's
in a
good, as
relationship
you
with them?
should.
Hmm?
But you was in a relationship with
No, I
them?
was not in no relationship with
Why
nobody.
you
Wait, let me
lying?
say
Come
something real
on.
quick. It was gonna be like, can you cook and clean? But can you
Yes.
fix my tire? Are you gonna pay my rent? You gonna pay my like? Are you gonna do
That's
stuff
what
for
I
me?
But
mean.
You're not gonna do
that's
That's
shit.
what I mean.
that's a good rebuttal
That's what
because
I
guys
mean.
guys don't know what they're getting themselves into when it comes to a relationship. That's why they may or may not ask that question. I feel like that question you talking about as far as dating.
Yeah, like you're broke, you're this, you're this, you're this, and you're
I feel
asking
like
me what I could
guys
do for you.
I feel like guys
Like, no,
ask that
nothing.
question and
So that's a red flag there. I mean, if they can't do anything, then why is she entertaining them? But let's keep going.
like that's a reciprocation because women usually come to the table or come to the date talking about they demand a certain type of man, whether he got to make a certain amount of money,
That's
he got
not
to do this,
true.
that, and the
That's
third.
not true.
So guys want to know, okay, in exchange for the money, the provision, the protection, the leadership, everything that I provide for you, what am I getting in return? And y'all can never answer the
Most
question.
answer
Yes, we
like
can.
you
You
and
get
start
you get triggered, you get
But it
triggered and
depends.
defensive,
It's
and then say
like
you probably gonna
if
say
you're
I am
not
the
doing
table.
nothing for me, if I'm
That's
not,
what I was
you're
saying.
not doing
You're
nothing
still
for
not saying
me.
what you're
If
doing
you're not
to a
doing
man.
nothing for me, if I do, I'm gonna do everything for you. Like, what
So
do you
he gotta
anything
do-
that
he
needs to
gotta
be
do-
done is gonna get done for you.
we don't know what that means. I keep saying this to women. We don't.
Exactly. Well, what that's on you. You gotta get to know me then.
No,
Like,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't waste
Yeah,
a
well,
what do
minute
you
with you.
mean?
if you
How do I know what you're gonna do for me then? Like, what?
because I
See, he already stated if the guy's doing, I think it was the one in the red t-shirt. He already stated, look, if a guy's doing all of this stuff for you, great, but what do you bring? She's deflecting by saying, or kind of trying to move the goalpost by saying, if he doesn't do anything, then what should I be offering in a sense? But she's not understanding the question.
wouldn't made it this far in the
But look,
in the
as a man,
dating.
I'm coming to you trying to communicate, ask you like, what other than prettiness do you have? And you're like, what are you giving me?
No, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of guys that say that don't be having
We
nothing.
don't
Like,
care
you're not
about a lot
doing
of guys.
nothing.
We just talking having a
Yeah,
conversation
we
right
just
Oh
now.
my
talking to you
god.
like,
Yeah.
Let's leave it there. The last thing she said is though, guys who say, what do you bring to the table, usually don't bring anything. They don't. That that's not true. Everybody has expectations. It's like going to an interview and saying, and it's like going to an interview and I'm saying to the person that's interviewing me, um, okay, Nathan, what do you have to bring? And I say, everything. What do you mean? I can bring everything. I can do it all. And they're gonna say bye to me because I'm not being straightforward. I'm not giving them something I can work with. Um, Guys, ladies, it is important to ask these questions. What do you, again, you don't have to say it in those words, what do you have to offer? But twist up the question how you want to, but get it done. But you do need to figure out what um, do need to find out what you're getting into before you say I do, or before you do all these type of stuff. Men need to know all these stuff before you propose and before you do all these type of stuff. You need to know what you're getting into. At least the basics. But we're gonna leave it like that. Um, if you do want to watch the whole video, it's but yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Um, I will say this though. I will say this because her reply was um quite troubling. And I did say, watch their body language, watch, the things that they say, how they say it. There are some red flags there. And if you do get that in the dating scene, it would be wise to um, kind of um, move on. Move on. That is the best thing I can say. But guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, please. Um, I am planning to do more of these stuff now that I have the technology to do it. So if you do have anything that I can react to or comment on, please message me on Instagram, email me, um, and I'll see what I can do. But I hope you guys like this, and I will see you in the next video, guys.